Ooh, very nice bell. Very clear. Anyway, welcome to my channel. I'm Ezekiel144. We are the chosen ones. I got another little read for us today. See what wants to come through today. Remember, this will be a collective read, so take what resonates, leave what does not. There's no gender in tarot. If I say he, could be a she could be a he, could be they, them, he, she. Take what resonates to your story. And tarot is for entertainment purposes only. Crack on with this read, shall we? Where am I going today, Source? Somewhere new. Okay. Well, not new, old, but new. Okay. Right then. Come through, please, Source. I love you, Source. I'm hearing graduation day. It's like, the last few months, we've all been tested. Everyone is tested in the universe. Everyone that goes on this spiritual journey, we're all tested. And we're not tested by the people around us. We're tested by God, by the universe. Nothing gets past God and the universe. You can fucking lie to your peers and your friends and your family as much as you want. But it's God and the universe that you're actually, they are the examiners, not the people around you. And I'm feeling like, we're in graduation day, or, the final results are in, and it's pretty plain to see whether people have been concentrating on themselves or people have been concentrating on other people and preying on their downfall and, trying to get in other people's way instead of, maybe working with them. If we all work together, the world will be a better place, wouldn't it? If we're going to start working against each other, especially spiritualists, people on this spiritual journey, why would you want to work against someone else? They all have something to offer you. We all have different traits. We all have different powers, different abilities, different gifts. Well, I mean, all the gifts are out there, but, we connect to different gifts, And the ones that have been preying on other people's downfall and, trying to make out that they're doing something wrong, instead of concentrating on themselves, talking like they know everything, but in reality they know little bits of everything, because you've been talking about that, so they've copied that. But then when it actually comes down to the crunch, actually doing the work, they know absolutely fuck all, because they haven't been concentrating on themselves. And I really feel like this is the time now. The people that have been working on themselves, the people that have been doing the right things, obviously God and the universe see it, and now everyone else around them are now seeing it, because God doesn't leave any stones unturned. God won't leave anything uncovered. Confirmation burp. It's not the people around you that you have to masquerade for. It's God. Anyway, let's see what today brings, shall we? Right then, what we're going. We got the Lovers on the deck. I have shuffled the cards. We'll have another little shuffle. Okay. Are we doing it this way? Are we doing it this way? Okay, we're doing it this way, are we? Okay. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, very grounded energy. This could be you, this could be someone else. We'll see a little bit more later on in the read, but the very grounded energy, very stable. Someone that really, they also care about other people, we've got on the chair, we've got like we've got a lizard, we've got a goat there, we've got fish, we've got all different types of animals there, animals, mammals, all the animal kingdom out there, and they're just very stable. They have everything around them. They are connected to everything. Queen of Pentacles, very very nurturing person, will do anything for anyone, because they've already filled their own cup. So this is likely going to be you. It's also Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but take it how it resonates to your story. It doesn't have to be you don't have to be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. to be grounded and stable. You know, it's just someone that is very grounded and stable. Okay. What more do we have? What do we have? We have death. So we have death. Let's get another one on the death. We've got the hangman. We've got the hangman and death. So people really are seeing things in a different perspective, and the old version, maybe the old version of you has now died. You know, people are starting to see that you are this real grounded, earthly person. You know, you have got your life in control. You are in control of your own life. You're not codependent on anyone else. You don't need anyone else to be supported. You don't need anyone else to get where you're going. You know, you have everything yourself. 5:55 on the timer, beautiful. And you know, it really is the death of the old you, and you are also seeing things in a different perspective. And you know, you're going on this journey and you're seeing things in a different light. You're seeing things that, you know, maybe you wouldn't have 20 years ago. You know, maybe you were more codependent on your family. Maybe you were a little bit codependent on substances and things like that. You've done all the growing. You're no longer codependent on anything. You're seeing life in a different perspective, and you're really carrying on. You've overcome everything that you had to overcome. Like I say, you know, this journey is often a challenge. It's often a test, and you have overcome all of the tests that you've had to go through. So well done to you if this is your reading. If this is your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Like, share, comment, whatever if you can, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please do subscribe, really would appreciate that. It helps me get to more people. We've got the Two of Pentacles here. You've had to make a lot of decisions. You've had to make a lot of decisions to cut people out of your life, to change your ways, to change, you know, change the way you view things, to change the way that you go about life. And here we've got the Two of Pentacles, and you see it's kind of an infinity sign. There are an infinite amount of possibilities out there, and you've had to choose between the ones that you want to go for. And whatever you have chosen the right way to go through things. You know, you're not stuck on the past. You're not stuck on old beliefs. You've laid down all your burdens. You've forgiven everything that's gone on in your past, and you're choosing to go a different way than you were before. What more do we have for this read, please, Source? We've got the Seven of Wands here. Seven of Wands is kind of a fighter. You've probably had to fight a lot of people off. You've had to guard your space. Guard your territory. A lot of people on this journey, as we come along this journey, people will try and fight against you. You know, say, oh, you don't deserve this, this isn't you. How the fuck does someone else know what you deserve? Only you know what deserve, you and God. The only person that can judge you is God. All these other people that are judging you, they need to concentrate on their own fucking life. I mean, these are people that really need to be judged themselves. You know, they need to sit down and judge themselves and see what they've got going on in their life. And, you know, judge themselves and say, am I doing the right thing? 9 times out of 10, the answer will be no. You know, especially if someone's judging someone else. The way you are judging someone else is where you need to heal. You know, this is the thing, you know, whatever. If you look at someone else and you're judging this person, this is what you need to heal. You shouldn't judge anyone. You should just see someone as equal. I don't see anyone as lower than me. I see everyone as equal. We are all equal. We are all human. We all have a purpose here. Nobody is lower than other people unless they start doing fucking kitchen witch magic and conjuring up fucking demons, and then they are the scum of the earth, and they have gone the wrong path. But anyone that is doing the right thing, we are all equal. We are all human beings. We are all the universe experiencing this human reality. And you've probably had to fight off a lot of people on your path to get to your position today, which is what we all have to go through. It's this, you You know, we have to go through this to graduate, to get to where we want to be. You will get so many people coming up against you. Confirmation burp. And this is the way it is, because people, the ones that don't want to change, they don't want to see you doing better. They want you to be stuck because they're stuck. They don't want to do the work. They don't want you to do the work. So they'll be telling lies about you and trying to maybe even, you know, trying to copy you, saying that you stole you stole all your ideas from them, trying to make them look good. And you really do have to defend your position to a lot of people when you come on this journey. What more do we need to know about this reading, please, Source? Okay, we've got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. As I say, you know, you've had to possibly tear down your foundation that you had built before and then rebuild again. And or, you know, moved away from a lot of people in your life. People that you thought were going to be friends for the rest of your life. Family members that you thought that loved you and cared about you. And actually all they wanted to do was get rid of you so that they can steal your inheritance. You know, these people aren't family. These people that want to steal, you know, how can a mother want to steal their son's inheritance and then still call themselves a mother? Absolute failure of a mother. These people you needed to leave behind, and these people, you know, you were seeing the cracks in these people, and you've had to leave these people behind. And well done for you if you have seen, have noticed that these people were doing these things to you, and you have got out of there, because these are the people that will be keeping you stuck. Once you are still attached to these people, the universe, God, will not give you your manifestations. 1212 on the timer. You will not receive any of your manifestations, because you still have these people around you. These are the ones that are going to be taking and never giving. You know, it's never a 50-50. It's never even close to that. It's always take. And they want everything, because your light agitates their demons. And you know, well done for spotting these, and well done for removing these people out of your life. You know, you've been defending your life, and you've been defending your position and removing people out of your life. And well done to you for that, because it takes a lot of guts. It's very hard to remove people from your life. Sometimes you just forgive and think, oh, it's okay, you know, everything will be fine later. And it never is. It never is. You really have to leave these people out of your life. What more do we have for this reading, please, Source? We've got the Seven of Swords. So these people really have been doing a lot of trickery in your life. These people have been taking from you. Like I say, I mean, this card just backs up what I've just said. You know, there's been a lot of people that have been doing a lot of trickery in your life, especially the ones trying to get you off of your position. You've come into this spiritual reality, you find out who you are, and then people, oh no, you can't be that person. That's definitely not you. And they are behind the scenes lying, spreading rumours about you, smear campaigns. Like I always say, a smear campaign is just a total mirror reflection of the person sending out that smear campaign. If anyone comes to you with a smear campaign, just, you know, they've gone around telling multiple different people about it, and that's a smear campaign. So you hear it from another person. Oh, she said this about it, he said this, they said that. You know, that's a smear campaign. That is just, who told you that? That's what they're like. They're trying to hide something that they've done, so they're going around with a smear campaign. So you've had to block all of this out of your life. You really have had to defend yourself, and you have made the right choices. You are really seeing things in a different perspective. And you know, you are this Queen of Pentacles energy. You are You are totally grounded. You are stable in your own self because you have done the work. You can't get to be the Queen of Pentacles without doing the work. I mean, anyone can fake it for a while, but then when it comes down to it, and when it really comes down to it, and you need to be the Queen of Pentacles, you need to show your stability. There's nothing there. 15:15 on the timer. Very nice synchronicities today. Yeah, it's you really have, if this is your reading, you really have done the work. You really have put a lot of work in to get to the point where you are today. You've had so many people that have been coming against you, trying to knock you off your spot. So well done to you. I really hope this is your reading, and if it is, you know, I really congratulate you. God is here congratulating you as well. You have put the work in. Like I say, I really feel like it's really graduation day. Obviously, it depends on what timeline you're on. But if you're in the here, now, the present, it is graduation day. People really are starting to see the truth about you. People are starting to see the truth about the people that have gone against you. And these people that have gone against you haven't done a day's worth of healing in their life. They've been more concentrating on you, preying on your downfall, trying to get you involved in court law officials, you know, law cases and court cases and things like that, saying, you know, defamation of character, saying that you're stealing everything off them and all things like that. And you're just here concentrating on your own life. You're not even worried about anyone else. You know you've got oppositions coming up against you, and you just do your return to senders or return to the universe, as I do, and you're just concentrating on your life. And well done to you. If this is your reading, I really do congratulate you for putting up with all of this and coming out on the other side. We've got the sun here. The sun. This is your time. This is your time. We have. You know, this is your happiness. You're in your happy place, and we're putting that under the Queen of Pentacles. You have overcome every single thing that people have thrown at you, and you're still here in this happy, vibrant energy. You don't have any grudges at anyone. You understand that people's actions are merely their unhealed wounds. Other people's actions are where they need to heal. You know, they hate you because what you have in them, they wish they had. So, you know, whatever they're doing against you is where they need to heal. And they don't want to heal. They don't want to do the work. They want to take your position without doing the work. We've got the Magician here. We've got the Magician, Queen of Pentacles. So you really are manifesting your own abundance. You're manifesting things for yourself, not for yourself. Abundance to be able to help other people. Unlike these people here, the ones that have been coming against you, they're manifesting for themselves. They want your power for themselves. They want your gifts for themselves. They want your healing abilities to heal themselves. Possibly because they've done so much kitchen witch magic against you and sending out demons that they're really ill. And they are now very unwell, all suffering from diseases. You know, these ones that are sleeping around, they're full of STIs, STDs and whatever, and they're still sleeping around with other people, and they're just spreading it like a wildfire because they've got a sex demon attached to them, and they can't stop sleeping with other people, knowing full well that they have STDs. And you have gotten out of this. If you're anything like myself, you know, I've been celibate for 7 years. I wouldn't even dream of sleeping with someone without even saying, you know, go and get a test. I'm really sorry. It's not that I think anything bad of you, but let's go and get a test together. Let's go and get this done, and then we'll look into sleeping together. You know, this is really how you've got to be. I mean, especially in this day and age, you know, 2026, you know, there is so much going around because of people being sloppy in the past. You know, go to a club and meet a guy, end up sleeping with him. You don't know anything about this guy. Could be an absolute serial killer. Could be, you could be his 1,700 person. I'm very lucky. I can count my sexual partners on 2 hands and still have change. Whether you think that's sad or not, I don't know. it is what it is, and I'm actually quite proud of that. I'm not, you know, I know a lot of friends of mine that are on that 1,700 level or close to it, you know, especially living in Tenerife. Heard so many stories about people sleeping with so many different people in one night, you know, one every 30 minutes in the toilet. Anyway, that's not me, that's them, that's their problem. What have we got? We've got the Nine of Swords. We've got the Nine of Swords here. We've got the Nine of Swords underneath the death. Okay, so this is the death of you being in this sleepless nights, you know, wondering about what is going to happen to your life, what is going to happen to you. This really is the turning point of everything that you've done in your life. This really is, you know, this is the switch. You know, you've been the student, you've been learning everything that you've had to learn. God sees that you are the person to take the role that you have come here for, and everyone has been trying to take you off your path, and nobody has been able to take you off your path. You have stuck by your guns, and you have stood up for yourself, and you have battled people off. You've been doing the work, you've been doing the spiritual work, the inner work, and also the outer work. So that is really nice to see there. The Nine of Swords underneath the death. It's the end of you having to worry about anything. Your manifestations will start to come through, and so well done to you. Again, if this is your reading, I really am liking this reading. You know, this is what we came here to do. This is who we came here to be. We didn't come here to be this person that we were brought up to be by our parents, by our friend circle, by schools, scholarships and things like that. It's all, looking back at your school days, it's all a load of nonsense. You haven't used any. You spent, how long do you spend at school? From 6 years old to 16, 17? 11 years of your life, and I can bet you've probably used 20% of that, if that. You can go to college for years and years and spend £20,000 getting debt. And how much of that college time have you actually used in your next job? Did you go to college and then actually get the job that you wanted? I can guarantee you 20% of the people that go to college do not get, 80% of the people that go to college do not get the job that they went in there for. They go and end up working in fucking McDonald's. What do you need from McDonald's? A little bit of maths, a little bit of English, how to turn on a fire, you know, nothing. It's all irrelevant. Everything that we are taught growing up, things that your parents teach you, things like that, you know, teachers, parents, you've had to let go of all of that, and you've had to rewrite everything that you knew. You know, you've had to learn everything again. We come on this spiritual journey, we have to learn everything again. And you can't do it by sitting there copying someone else. You know, copying the answers of someone else. You're copying the answers of someone else, but you haven't actually done the work that's behind the answer. You can't sit there and copy other people, what other people say. You have to do the work. You can't just, you know, watch a few videos and go, oh yes, I know that. You have to do the work. You have to sit there. Hours and hours and hours of meditating and connecting to God and listening to the little voices in your head, and then getting in tune with your intuition. You can't just, that doesn't just come overnight. You don't just go, oh, you've switched on, oh, I can hear voices, yes, I'm going to go with that voice. That's not how it works. Hours and hours and hours of meditating, hours and hours of, you know, learning your abilities, what things you can do. Me, I'm learning light language, you know, learning my light language and energy work and things like that. It doesn't just happen overnight. It's taken me 3 years to get to the point where I am now. And some people, it's taken 20 years to get to the point where I am now. And there's ways of doing this. There's different affirmations and things that you can say to align yourself to this, you know, really moving really quick. And you have to do all of this. This is the work that we have to do to get on this spiritual journey. It's not something that you can just copy other people's answers. You really do have to do the work. And you're not doing the work for the exam. Your examiner is not the people around you. It's God. It's the universe. You can't trick God. God knows all your thoughts. God knows everything that you say to everyone else. Everyone knows what you're thinking about. God knows everything that you're thinking about someone else. There is no tricking God. God, the creator of this, the creator of this 3D reality simulation. There's no tricking God. You can't trick God. These people that think they can come along and I'm copy the words that someone else says when it comes to the exam, failed the exam. Anywho, what more do we have? Queen of Wands here. So this is you. This is fire sign, fire energy. You know, you really have done the work, and you know where you're going, and you are on fire to get to where you're going. You know, you have put the work in. You have put the work in. You have everything behind you. Here, you see on the back of the chair, 2 lions there. You've had the strength behind you. We've got the sunflower. We've got the sunflower on the side. We've got 2 cats there. We've got two more lions on the side. You really have had the strength of Source behind you. It's Source that gives you the strength. God gives you the strength to carry on. If you're not connected to God, you don't have the strength to carry on. If you're, the devil, he's not going to give you any strength. When things go wrong in your life, the devil's not going to give you anything. The devil's there laughing. They drank their own blood. Stupid fuckers. And the devil's not going to give you any strength. If your mission fails with the devil, that's it. You're on your own. You're on your own. You're not going to get anywhere. And you have had the courage and the strength to stay with God, connected to Source, connected to the universe. And by the looks of it here, you've had a little helper. Maybe you have a black cat. Maybe it's just an animal that you have by your side. Your animals are your protectors. If you do have an animal, that is your soul animal. Okay, you can have 10 dogs and cats, but you have one soul animal. Okay, all of the rest are for entertainment purposes only. You have one dog with a soul, one dog or one cat with a soul. And that soul stays with you all the way through your life. So if that dog or cat dies, that animal dies, the soul goes up and comes back down into the new dog that you get. Okay, so, the dog will be born without a soul, or it will know that it will be reincarnated with you or rematched with you. You go and pick this dog or cat up, and the soul will stay with you, and you kind of fight in tandem. I know that my dog gets a lot of my attacks. We kind of share it between each other so that we can both carry on. And it doesn't matter what people send at us. We are so protected that, we deflect it all. We absorb it, and then we transmute this energy into the highest form of love and light. We receive a blessing and return it back to the universe. And me and my dog, we also work together in the spirit realm. This is the contract that you have with your soul dog. So if you've got a dog out there, you've got a cat, do never be sad for it dying. Okay, be happy for it, because it's then able to get a new body. Okay, this is why your dog dies. They're small, they have all these organs inside them. They're never going to live as long as you, and they know that. But you give it the best life. You give it the best life that you can. When that dog dies, when that dog or cat dies or animal dies, whatever it is that is connected to you, when you go out and buy a new dog, new animal, that soul will be returned to that body, and that soul animal will stay with you for the rest of your life. Ayahuasca was showing me that one night on a retreat, on a ceremony, and that was really nice for me to know. Once my dog is gone. Not to be sad about it. All they needed was a new body. Go out, get a new dog, same soul. I know this is the same soul as my dog has the same soul as my previous dog, because I have a photo of both of them with the same teddy. I've still got the teddy and the teddy on their head. I've got the same photo, and it's exactly the same look. It's exactly the same photo. Put the two photos together, I got the same look from my old dog, and I got the same look from the new dog, and it's like, you're doing this to me again. And that's the way it is. So if you do have a dog and you know, it's recently passed away, don't feel sorry for, don't feel bad for it. Be happy for it. It's able to get a new dog. It's able to get a new body. Okay. Sorry, I'm waffling a bit, aren't I? Let's carry on. What more do we have for this? We've got the Knight of Wands here. So things are your life really is starting to move along quick. We have the fastest moving knight in the deck. The Knight of Wands. This is real. I mean, this horse there is really galloping along with at a rapid pace. And we've got the 3 pyramids behind there. So you have, again, you also have Egyptian ancestors. And excuse me, 1 second. So it's possible that you have Egyptian ancestors and they are with you as well, fighting your battles for you in the spirit realm. Sun God Ra, Anubis. Like I say, if you are a chosen one, you have Sun God Ra and Anubis behind you, anyone that comes and attacks you. But this is your life really moving quickly from now on. You've done all the work, you've had to fight everyone off, you've had trickery and everything that's been around you, but now the sun is shining, you are the sun, you are a sun being, and you are a child of the sun, okay? And you know, life really is moving forward for you in a rapid space, in a rapid place, in a rapid pace. And you know, things really are changing in your favor. We've got Queen of Cups here, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, 10 of Wands. You know, you really have laid down all your burdens, Wheel of Fortune and the Strength. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. You really have graduated here. You know, we've got 2 queens out there, 2 kings. You really have done the work to overcome everything that you've been through in life, and you've forgiven everything. We've got the 10 of Wands. You've forgiven everything. You're not holding any grudges in the past. People that have done everything to you, your family, maybe you've got family stealing your inheritance. You don't have a grudge. I mean, you wouldn't talk to them again. You want everything back, but you're not holding a grudge. You're not trying to get back at them. You know, it is what it is. What happened happened. If they go to jail, they go to jail. No hard feelings. You deserved it. You know, make the crime, pay the time. Okay, you know, and but you're not there holding any grudges on anyone. The Wheel of Fortune really is turning in your favor, and it's because you've had the strength. You've had all the strength to carry on and just overcome everything that everyone that has thrown at you, and you really have done the work. We've got Queen of Cups and King of Cups here. So maybe there might be a divine counterpart coming towards you, the one that was supposed to be with you, not this false twin flame, or, you know, anyone that has done you dirty in the past. You will not be with that person. You will not have to put up with their thing. They did not make it. God knew that they wouldn't make it. God knew it was a test for them. It was a test for you. It was a test for you to see how you would do. It was also a test for them to see how they would do. They haven't passed graduation day. Doesn't mean that you don't get to be with someone. God knew exactly what was going to happen to you in this lifetime. Even when you made the deal with him, before you were reincarnated, he knew exactly what was going to happen. And this is your kingdom spouse coming along. And we've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. And this is a matching pair. And you can see the Queen is looking for its king. And the King is looking for his Queen. And this is This is the fast energy, the fast moving energy that is coming towards you. This is because you have graduated, you have worked everything out, you have overcome all the challenges that were thrown at you, and you've overcome them with grace and dignity. You haven't been there, you haven't been trying to get one back on the people that have fucked you over. You've just carried on with your life, you just carried on with your journey, and you've forgiven these people because you know their actions only come from their unhealed wounds, or the entity that's attached to them if they've been doing black magic, and that's not your fault. So yeah, this is the reading that I have for you. Really beautiful reading. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you made it this far, can you drop me what can we drop? Can I have a lion, please? I think we had a lion the other day, but just give me a lion for the strength, to show me that you've had strength to carry on, and the strength to carry on all the way through this reading. I really do appreciate everyone that gets this far. So yeah, this is a beautiful little read that I have for you. If this is your reading, I really congratulate you, and so is God. You have made it. You have made graduation day, and your life is really going to change forward now, in a rapid pace. There's nothing that people can do to get you off your track. You know, people have been trying so hard to get you off your path, and they haven't been able to do it, and rightfully so, because why would someone who's concentrating on someone else's life think that they can win over someone who's concentrating on their own life? I mean, this is just ludicrous for someone to think of that. Just a very small-minded person doesn't want to grow, doesn't want to do the healing work, and that's not your problem, that's theirs. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far and you haven't subscribed already. Please do, really would appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ezekiel144. See you in the next read.